Welcome back for today's Farm and Ranch News. On Friday, the Trump administration announced a $3 billion program aimed at helping struggling agricultural producers and providing food to those in need through the Farmers to Family Food Box program.
I have an announcement on the Trump administration's unwavering support for our farmers. Today, Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue and Senior Advisor Ivanka Trump announced the launch of the Farmers to Families Food Box program. This is a $3 billion program to support farmers and provide food to our most vulnerable communities. Senior Advisor Ivanka Trump and Secretary Perdue are doing very good work.
The $3 billion effort to have private distributors buy up excess farm goods, many of which have been going to waste because of supply chain disruptions, and deliver them to food banks and other feeding programs for the growing number of hungry or out-of-work Americans. The announcement came as Ivanka Trump and USDA Secretary Sonny Perdue visited the coastal Sunbelt produce plant in Maryland. Ivanka Trump said during the tour that the Farmers to Family Food Box program will provide boxes containing 20 to 25 pounds of produce to food banks and other nonprofits that will be given to those in need across the nation. And recently, the Bureau of Land Management's long-awaited report to Congress regarding wild horses and burro management became public. The report triggers a 60-day window for Congress to review the report and release the additional $21 million provided in the Interior Appropriations Bill. These funds were provided as a result of the Path Forward program, which was a proposal compiled by a coalition of groups, including ranching groups like the Public Lands Council, interested in a more responsible management of wild horses and burros. Now, part of this report calls for the appropriate management level for wild horses and burros on the nation's public lands and that the habitat is healthy and sustainable. The BLM also seeks to protect the rangeland soil, water, and vegetation resources in balance with other uses, including ranching, hunting, recreation, and wildlife habitat. Don't go too far. We'll have more after this. Returning back today, the U.S. Department of Agriculture is now accepting bids for a lamb purchase pursuant to the Agricultural Marketing Service Master Solicitation for Use in the National School Lunch Program and other federal food and nutrition assistance programs. The department is looking to purchase nearly 280,000 pounds of bone-in lamb chops and another 280,000 pounds of lamb shanks through the notice. This will account for a portion of the $17 million lamb purchase already announced by the department. The American Sheep Industry Association, along with its state affiliates, and the National Lamb Feeders Association have also called on USDA to move forward on the previously approved purchase, as the industry is now facing a $353 million economic impact from the COVID-19 pandemic. Acceptances for the lamb will be announced by May 29th, and lamb deliveries are expected to be made July 1st and September 30th in between those two dates. And speaking of lamb, the American Sheep Industry Association's Let's Grow program webinar series will return on June 16th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time with a session entitled Lamb Markets and Managing in These Uncertain Times. Now, to register for the webinar that will be on June 16th, visit sheepusa.org today. Well, friends, that's all we have for today's Farm and Ranch News.